Right, we are in Newark, New Jersey. Newark Broad Street Rail right behind me. We've made it. We're a hop, skip, and a jump away from New York City, one of the oldest cities in the US, Newark, New Jersey, home of Rutgers Business School, if you didn't know. Now you do. Let's check it out and see how dodgy it actually is. This used to be the murder capital of the US in the 90s. Now, let's see. Has it improved? Has it gotten better? What can we expect on this beautiful Sunday morning in Newark, New Jersey? Let's check it out. Well, we found the ubiquitous Dr. Martin Luther King Boulevard here. We're gonna swing down from MLK to Springfield Avenue and see what we can expect. Lots of auto repair shops here. There's a man in the car and some folks working. It's actually quite desolate and quite free of any kind of human activity, which is interesting. This is the Rutgers campus here. There's a campus for the business school. So there's some student housing, but as you can see, it's quite desolate. I expect to see a tumbleweed or two at this point. But anyway, let's go. Some beautiful buildings here. I don't even know. I haven't seen one person as of yet. And this is supposed to be the central part of Newark. So I don't know what the F to expect. But I love it. We're living for the unexpected. Lots of beautiful old buildings, old structures that have been obviously deserted and now run down and abandoned, which is a shame because you're so close to New York City from here, the oranges and the suburbs of New Jersey, which are quite beautiful and quite exclusive as well. All right, let's see. So far, this is kind of underwhelming. Not sure what I expected, but let's see. Here is an abandoned, looks to be hospital, and the building is quite new and not as dilapidated, but nonetheless, maybe they're doing some construction or some updates, but I doubt it. Lots of nice row houses here with those red banners signifying Rutgers campus. Would you like to go to school here, guys? So far, Newark's greatest transgression has been being super effing boring. So if you look here behind me, there's a sign. If you're bearing east, that direction, that's the Ironbound District. So the Ironbound District is where you can find a Whole Foods. So that's the gentrified area there. Property prices pretty high, actually. And this looks to be hub for universities, Essex County or community college. I don't know what this is here. Some kind of school. Nice buildings actually all around. New structures, old structures, etc. But again, not one human being inside. Actually, I did pass a couple earlier on. 2 people so far in about 30 minutes. So I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know if it's a bad thing. We're looking out eastwards there towards New York City. So I'm gonna go hop across to Springfield Avenue. I hear it's a little bit more dynamic there. We must learn to live together as brothers, or perish together as fools. Well said, Dr. King. And right up here, I am feeling excited because I see, bingo, Springfield Avenue. The maddening journey continues on this cold as hell Sunday morning. There you have your Dollar General, some pigeons picking at various pieces of garbage that have most likely been thrown from up here from the local McDonald's. There's a Sonic and there's a Popeyes. So this appears to be a little bit of a culinary hotspot here around Springfield, and there is no street label for here, this intersection. But yes, there's a Popeyes and a little plaza with a gym and a snapback and some kind of Japanese nonsense. So there's some kind of postal police. I didn't know there was a postal police, but now we know. You see lots of new developments all around there and the grocery store there. So there you have it. I had to make a mad dash across the street here because there's some kind of like, I don't know what, crackhead across the street. There he is. Lots of those so far. It's an educated guess. I think that's what we're dealing with here. And of course I crossed the street and now there's nowhere to, there's a beautiful barrier here. So on one side there's this fence that's been torn down and I cannot cross. On the other side there's this crackhead that is trying to block my entry. On the plus side there is a beautiful view here. You can see Manhattan across the way. If we turn over, check it out. All the way, you can actually see the Freedom Tower from here. It's kind of hard to see, but anyway, I'm on my way to the local Applebee's because that's what it's all about. Girls, is this the way to the Applebee's? Is it this way? You want to say hi? It's that way. Thank you, ladies. All right, so that's the way to go. I think there's a Best Buy there too. My only problem is, that's okay, I'll just do a mad dash here. So I've made an executive decision. This guy might run me over. All right, sir. I'm gonna go to our beautiful Dunkin' Donuts, not to the Applebee's because it's just more total desolation. I feel like there are more people here. And I'm here really for the human element more than anything else. Okay, well, I also don't want to be annoying. So it's all about striking that fine balance. But let's see what happens. Anyway, I just might get a coffee at this point. It's so freaking cold out here. Super cold. So I think I'm gonna go for a small cappuccino. All right, so we're heading back out of Newark. We're in the Uber, and that's the end of our journey.